AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. It's the first game in the month of July between the Scranton Wilkes. Jeffrey Ramirez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
1-1. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Wade isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Coming to the plate now, Coy Park comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
That is it. The shortstop.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping in, Jeremy Vasquez, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Nugent.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit. No. Into the box now, Catfish Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
To short. He's got it. And that's the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dominic Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Never.
Come on, guy. Leading off for Scranton Wilkes.
Now here's the pitch.
Catfish. Wow. Come on, big guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Let it rip right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zanin is over toward the line a bit as he takes it. Ready once again, Catfish Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wow.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Kruzan has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So one run on one hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Scranton leads it 3-0. Digging in, Jason Kruzan.
The right fielder, number 9, Jason Kruzan.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Scranton Wilkes-Barre jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matt Manning earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Syracuse. Aaron Cisneros, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games. Ball taken there, 2-1 now. The pitch. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. The 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. So stepping in, Tomas Nido. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with it. Stepping up to the plate, Catfish Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he misses again, 2-0. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Leave you right here.
3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Park, the runner at first with 2 gone. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Ready for another chance? Alex Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away. So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on. Stepping into the box, Catfish Brown. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Wow.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zanin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Catfish Brown. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Catfish. Wow.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Let it go.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Popped up. Nito is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Ryan Cordell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cordell.
They're down the line at third. Reined in. And there's out number 2. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Jeffrey Nesterov. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
Riley.
Now a attempt here. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Catfish Brown, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can. Here you go.
Hit in the air to right field. He brings it in, and they have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Mets wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Robert Gesellman claims the win out of the pen, his first. Richard Bollinger wraps it up for the save. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Syracuse Mets and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railroad. Clark Schmidt gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a better job, keep traffic off.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping into the box, Catfish Brown. They'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Runners off for second. Here's a high pop-up. Smith shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. We've played an inning. No score here on the Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andy Vaughn. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he misses it. Striding in, Catfish Brown. He drew a walk his first time up.
Catfish. Wow.
Hey, let her fly right here.
From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Come on, baby. See you drive it. Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. At the plate, Catfish Brown. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Catfish. Wow.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce towards the second baseman. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Right now. Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
From the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. Catfish Brown becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ryan.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Catfish Brown 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0 home.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Zanin has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's safe at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th.
That was a really good at-bat.
Digging in and looking for more, Catfish Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Sean Gilmartin gets the win in relief.